Hey guys, welcome back. I've missed you so much. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this miniature banjo, and it actually does work, just so you know. So before I get started, I wanted to give you a few facts about banjos. So banjos have been around since the 1600s, so a really long time. Usually there are 4 strings, but there are also 5 and 6 string banjos. In the 1850s, they were really popular, but in the 1940s, they started to become replaced by the guitar. And that's why we are more often used to guitars rather than banjos. But I thought it would be cool to learn how to make one of these today. So what you'll need for the craft is scissors, markers, a jumbo popsicle stick, and then 4 rubber bands, little tiny ones. So these are like the elastic hair ties that you put in your hair, the little tiny rubber ones. And then lastly, you'll need a lid. So this is a marinara lid, but for this banjo, I used a jelly lid. Pickle jar lids, things like that work really well. You want kind of a smaller to medium-sized lid because the rubber bands will fit on those the best. So, our first step, we're going to take our popsicle stick and we're going to cut about 1/3 of it off. So, these are a little bit harder to cut. Please make sure you're careful when doing so. And this is going to be what we decorate. So now that you've cut it, it's about this size. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now you're going to decorate it. So as you can see in my first one, I just had a few designs. So with this one, I'm just gonna decorate how I want. And I'm using markers for this, but you can use what you have available. If you have tape or colored tape, like washi tape, you can use that to decorate. I think crayons will work on this as well. Maybe not colored pencils, but I know markers work for sure. And this is where you can get creative. This is your miniature banjo, so design it how you would like. And if you want, you can skip this step, but I think this is a more fun step. So, I'm just adding a lot of fun designs. Okay, so I have fully decorated it. Okay, I forgot to mention you also need tape. So I went and grabbed that. I'm using duct tape, whatever color works, because it's not really going to be visible. So get your tape ready, and you're going to be putting 4 of the little rubber bands onto your jar lid. And sometimes it's hard for them to stay in place. So I found to keep them in place, pinch the middle like this, because then we're going to use the tape to secure them in the back. So usually banjos have 4 strings, but if you want to do more or less, that's up to you. And sometimes the rubber bands might pop off, and that's okay. Ah, like that. Oh no, they all popped off. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a 3-string banjo because the rubber bands are having some difficulty. So, like I said, keep your finger pinched in the middle so that they stay in place. And then you're going to get your tape. And cut a small piece, and you're gonna secure it. Oh, one of my rubber bands popped off, that's okay. This requires patience because the rubber bands do like to pop off. They're rubber bands, that's what they do. But that is totally fine. So, okay. I would recommend having your tape cut first so that once all of your rubber bands are on, you can just secure them down right then. So like I'm doing, I'm just putting that tape right down, and this makes sure that the rubber bands stay in place so they don't pop off. So now you can see the banjo has 3 rubber bands, and you can rearrange them so it actually looks like a banjo. And when you pluck them, they make noise. So now to make it look like a real banjo, we're just gonna tape that popsicle stick on the back. So just another small piece of tape. And you're gonna flip your banjo back over and put the popsicle stick and tape it right down. So now you have a completed banjo, and it does work. So I'm interested to see what your guys' looks like, and I think the sound might sound different depending on what size of lid you have or what type of rubber bands you use. So I think you guys should play around with that and comment down below what you find. Thank you guys for watching this. Please be patient if you do this craft because the rubber bands do tend to fly off, and have fun. Thanks guys.